I read this as one of my first videos. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But if you haven't seen it, or if you have, here it is again. People want to ascend, but there's more to it. Ascend. Go up there if you want. Just like God, you'll get bored of having only infinite etheric knowledge. And you want to descend down and see your boy Lucifer, devil, or the Satan. Yeah, yeah, I know they aren't the same word, but I'm trying to talk to the proletariat. Ascension is up the spine into the skull, but your aura or your area is your ability to have influence, and it's 360 degrees. It's a sphere of influence. It's expansion, not just ascension. Trees have roots. Roots, stores, Torah, star, stories. There's a ton in those words there. These trees grow up, down, left, and right. They have an auric system as well. The truth of these dirty, nasty, dark, wet spaces beneath the tree is where they grow roots and enjoy and want to be. They grow there. It's their home, and they are part of the tree. These roots don't rot down there, and they're not afraid of the soil or the soul. The soil is the soul. That is what the firm foundation is planted and built. See, but the filthy, dirty place isn't dirty at all. Isn't it curious that we associate dirt with dirty? Yet dirt is soil or soul. We could even get into dirt as is the word tired or tread and all of its connection, but we'll try to keep it more simplified here. Now, if any of you Christians or whatever religion you bind yourself to, if you want to have a God outside of you that does your bidding, so be it. It doesn't change the story or the truth, and eventually you will comprehend. Here's the story. It has to do with that tree too, and Baal, Satan, or the devil, etc. To the top of the mountain is Mount Pineal, the pineal gland. It is the superfluid waters of consciousness and producing a reality matrix. Your life, it's your life, you see. The bottom is hell, or your heel. That's where the Lord Baal lives. The bowels are the balls, as bile is where Baal resides in hell, in the lowered or Lord places. He lives in an inferno of fire where your food is burnt or transmuted. This is what happens in your bowels. Who is Lord Baal? Who is also your balls, where your homunculus resides, where your seed is? This is the seed that goes down into the soil. The seed is growing a strong soul, down and up. This is why God said, don't eat, because then you would know duality, up and down. It would lower your vibrations. So the snake, which is your spine and kundalini, even your penis, but it has, but as a microcosm, the spine is the word penis, with the energy and seed that comes the head to manifest life. So you ate of the knowledge which was an apple. An apple has five seeds in a pentagram. The five senses, the five, phi, phi, v. Phi, v is a Roman numeral. Phi is 1.618. It goes on forever. Phi cycle, reality, physical. You went from a less dense spiritual being and ate something that made you into a physical form. You lost your powers like Thor. That food is not your true food. You could go to your church, your circle, your cycle, and receive the blood or body of Christ, an external version given from another. This is supposed to be done by you from through your urine, your orin, your fountain that gives you the blood of Christ, which is you. Your pee is the lifeblood, as urine and orin is the ultrafiltrate blood plasma. It is your internal fuel that you reabsorb. At first, you are too dense, and the pain of shedding weight, WAIT, and weight would be too much. So, your passage back to spirit from the very dense realm of yourself might take more steps, such as stopping eating cooked meat, then stopping eating meat, then using veggies and fruits, and then just the juice of the fruits, while always consuming clean water. The process could be faster, but just consuming piss, but will but it will have plenty of downtime and elimination time that may be too quick for some. Others, they like the ride. The story of the Bible is both astrotheological as well as a story of the human body, told through allegory, with the characters representing internal organs and glands and systems. Your body is not you, your spirit energy is. Your body is a collection of thoughts and actions of your past. It is the museum or the temple of records. And your future is your soul that you are piercing together and building. That is the magnetic magic pulling you along. So the Baal devil Satan isn't bad or wrong or even beneath. You are just feeding it wrong. Feed nutrition, which means light through your 7 major openings: your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and your ears. With a high form of light, it will shake off the dross of the heavy, dense dirt you have accumulated that is and was your soul, and participate with light coming out of you. You were built by the sun and water, while in the soil looking for air, fire, earth, and water. You were built by these until you are it, then become expression of these. You go from being created to being creator. But what the fuck do I know? Kaizen. Oh, and yes, your dude Jesus is a fish god, fisher king, fisher of men. He is semen. Semen, the fishy smelling oil. He is Kundalini. This is why your life spark that you put in the dark womb in a woman, and the seed ferments in the fire of her belly, bell, ball, and out comes the life. In the same way, you can maintain and hold your seed and create something much the same way. This gets into why the spirit enters the baby seed after a specific number of days. That I just can't recall off the top of my head, but I think the Egyptians said something about it. And a recent scientist said something too. I think it was 42 days. Maybe it would stick along the lines of fasting for 40 days, or maybe it would be 33 as a number, which seems to be redundant. I'll try to find that. Unless you know, let me know. That's that one.